Hello, my name is Nick Cox and I'm in Dr. Schaub's 1 p.m. University 112 class. I'm doing my multimodal on the Lost City, an abandoned fake airport in Henrico County. The Lost City is located in Henrico County, just east of the Richmond International Airport. From VCU, get to Belvedere, take Belvedere to 95, take 95 to 64, and take 64 east across the Shaka Valley Bridge and go 10 miles to exit 200. On the way, you'll pass exit 197, which is the Richmond International Airport. So if you go 3 more miles, is exit 200. Get on the 295 exit ramp, hop on Route 60, and then take Route 60 to Technology Boulevard. Technology Boulevard is a multitude of businesses and major technological parks. And in the very end was a wooded area, and now it's the Lost City. And it's at the corner of Technology Boulevard and Portuguese Road. I want to first explain the history of this location because most, even those that live a mile from it like me, don't even know. The beginnings of noticeable history include the Civil War. During the 7 Days battles, this is the location of the Battle of White Oak Swamp. And from here, the soldiers progressed to the Battle of Glendale. On June 30th, 1862, the Union Army was stopped at the White Oak Swamp by Stonewall Jackson and the Confederates. About 500 died at this battle, and later on in the day, another major battle occurred about 2 miles away in Glendale. Because of the White Oak Swamp, over a third of the Confederates didn't reach Glendale. This is the White Oak Swamp today. So right down here is the White Oak Swamp, and this was the swamp that I just mentioned. Fast forward less than 100 years was World War II. The Byrd Airport, now known as the Richmond International Airport, was almost mirrored to trick invaders. This is what it looked like. This is what it looked like in the 60s after the war. The idea was that since it was so close to the actual airport, it could fool those trying to attack like the Japanese. If we got word that someone was on their way to invade, we would quickly turn the lights off of the real airport and turn these on, to bomb an airport that doesn't exist. It is called the Decoy Airfield, and after looking it up, decoy means to lure or entice away from an intended course. Then during the Cold War era, it became a bombing target practice zone. Today, some of the Lost City still remains. There are still fire hydrants, and instead you can see the triangular-shaped runways from the air. The centerpiece of this Lost City, a water tower, is still there. Being that the area is now a giant technology park, hence Technology Boulevard, this massive Lost City is not lost anymore. It has now become a Facebook data center. According to Facebook, it cost $750 million. It is in their first phase of the 328-acre site, almost the size of King's Dominion. Here's a video of the construction site, starting at the water tower from the Lost City down to Portuguese Road, and then the second video starts on the other end of Portuguese Road and comes back to Technology. Alright, so here we are at the start of the Lost City. This is the water tower right here. And as you can see, we are starting the construction of the Facebook area. Started as a Civil War battlefield way in the 1800s, and it progressed to be a airport for a fake airport during World War II to trick the Japanese to bomb this place instead of the real airport, which was about 5 miles. Okay, so here's the other side of the construction site, still the lost city back here. The water tower is way back there. I think I showed you earlier. That was the centerpiece of the lost city. There are many people involved within this area. First, the residents of Sanson or Elko, or the ones who see or unsee this every day. The Decoy Airfield sign is something every single resident sees every day, but until I started this project, I never even read it. We unsee it because frankly, we see it every day. It is like when doing a calculus problem, we do the calculus but then unsee the simple math at the end. We need to learn about it because it is where we live, and it is something we drive by every day. Another set of people involved is the construction workers. The videos I just showed had no construction workers out because they were shot on a Sunday morning. Drive by midday in the work week, you'll see hundreds of cars, trucks, water trucks, and heavy machinery. These construction workers ignore the history because they are just there for their paycheck. Major tension exists at this site because we are ignoring history. What was a major historical site for 3 major time periods is being completely erased and ignored for a Facebook data center. 2 different worlds are coexisting in one space. A historical world filled with battles and artificial airports, and a modern world filled with technology. It has changed so much throughout history, and the 2 coexisting worlds are something worth noticing. Another major source of tension is the environment. Facebook is bragging on themselves about having a 100% renewable energy source building, but to build it, they are tearing down over 300 acres of trees. All of the locals' favorite natural wonders, like this eagle or this deer, are losing what was their home. There is a major tension there, a conflicting interest. Take a look at the deforestation in this next video. So on the other side of the lost city, we have clearing for something we are not sure about. But this is just showing right after the Facebook plant started, we have land clearing all around the city. Another form of tension exists because we are used to a quiet area filled with nature and trees. In fact, friends that come over often say we live in the boondocks. Take a listen to this video of a quiet Sunday morning construction site. You can hear the electricity going through the wires. This is what we've been used to, and now construction crews are making this little town a very busy place. An entirely new world that has been taken by storm within the last 3 months. By the ending of last semester, the construction had barely started, and now we are almost a vertical construction. I guess some other residents have wondered why too. Some big questions that arise include: is it justified to expand at the expense of major environmental impacts? Is it justified to unsee the history of the area and build right over top of it? Why do those who pass by something every day not see what's there? Do we have the right to build residences on what was a battlefield? Should more be done to protect the history of the area, like a commemoration at the Facebook plant? And finally, how much is too much when buying land and changing its landscape forever? I highly encourage you to come out and check out the construction site. It's constantly changing and there's something new every day. Thanks for watching. I want to thank Paul Freeman and his website www.airfields-freeman.com for the permission to use the historical images.